Hey everybody, it's Andrew and welcome back to Galaxy Girls, which I haven't played in quite a fucking while. I believe someone was stowing away. I don't know how I'd figure that out. I just, I'm guessing it's you because you look very sad. And I'm pretty sure you did. I'm just gonna move on. How is that even possible? You stayed away in a ship that was hidden in a secret lab? Okay, how did you get past the launch inspection? To be fair, there was none. I've been on here for a few months and haven't seen anyone else till you got on here. That's not possible. Curious, who are you really? Which organization sent you? I notice her eyes welling up at the corners. She seems genuine, or just a really good actress. I'm being honest with you. My name is Amelia Cross. And she's getting pretty cross with you. I've been a stower in this ship for 5 months. The door to your so-called secret lab was wide open and I wandered in one night when it was cold. And from there the door to the ship was unlocked and it had everything I needed, so... Please believe me, I don't want to be killed. I don't want to die. Tears fall down her face like small waterfalls. If this is an act, it's unmatched. Well, at least you're, accepting the possibility it could be an act. Oh, okay, would she just shove you? Before I can continue the interrogation, however, Kodaha pops into the room. Okay. The raven-haired girl's face twists in terror, accompanied by a high-pitched shriek. She quickly takes cover behind me, cuddling up to my shoulders. That's adorable, but also a bit of a overreaction. Captain, there's a weird person over there! I know, Kodaha. Stay calm. She doesn't seem to be armed. She has 2 of them! Oh. And I'm pretty sure she's afraid of us, as afraid of us as we have her. Would that be because she's a snake? Because she slithered in undetected? Kill me. Why did you come back? You were taking so long. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Aww. I smile at her as best I can, because smiling is so difficult. It doesn't come naturally. Thank you. I turn to Amelia. If that is your real name, Grey Eyes, I have an idea. Get off my fucking ship. Why don't you come with us for now? We were just about to have dessert. Captain, did you just invite this weird, potentially dangerous person to have dessert with us? Yes, I did. The albino woman looks on... Albino? Are you sure? Typically, from what I recall, don't people with albinoism have like pink? Their eyes usually like pink or red or. I'm not a biologist, so I'm not an expert on this at all. So I'm just going off of pictures I've seen that I think might be legit. I don't know. The albino woman looks on at us, her face filled with confusion. Eventually, realizing it's less of an offer and more of a command, she nods. But first, why don't you change out of those clothes? I have some spares you can borrow. Kodaha, keep an eye on until I get back. Yes, watch her get naked. Me? Okay. With a final look back at our guests, I dash to my room. When I return, I find Kodaha and Amelia in an awkward stare-down. Neither of them look overly confident in themselves. I quickly walk between them and hand our stowaway the outfit I brought for her. Thank you. Oh god, you may hear something over the mic, because apparently my neighbors have decided to have a bit of a shindig. Well, it's a little tight, you don't fucking say. But it's better than wearing clothes that made me look like the aftermath of a Never mind. On second thought, not the time or place. Kodaha chuckles, evidently aware of what Amelia was to say. I tell him out of curiosity, but don't push the issue. Oh, you so sweet. Well, come on, both of you. Alright. You're wearing a skirt. Okay. Both the women follow behind me. The 3 of us traipse into the dining area, Sarah's eyes practically bulging when she realizes there's an extra person with Kodaha and I. Surprise! She doesn't look too shocked. Ellipses. Oh, there we go. Now she looks sad, though. Oh no, some other idiot to deal with. Fuck. Erica, Kodaha, there's someone behind you. Stay calm. I wave dismissively, then usher Amelia in front of me. Our guest awkwardly twiddles her thumbs. Does anyone actually twiddle their thumbs, ever? I've never really seen anyone do that as like a nervous tick. I'm... Weird thing to comment on, but... There was like a bit of like a choir in the background. Huh? Okay. Right, this is Amelia. I turn to the white-haired woman. Oh, right, introductions. I'm Erica. The short one's Kodaha and the blonde Sarah. The short one? What? I heave a sigh, bracing myself to recount the improbable tale. As it turns out, she's a stowaway and has been for several months somehow. Sarah arches an eyebrow. A stowaway on a spaceship? For several months. We've only been in space for a few days. Well, yeah, that's true, but I found the ship when it was still parked in the laboratory. The laboratory in question being in a secret location, and apparently they left the door open. Okay, they left the doors to the lab and the ship wide open. The albino woman starts to visibly panic. It's true! Suddenly, Kodaha steps in front of us. For what it's worth, I think I actually believe her. It doesn't surprise me that you're quick to fucking believe someone. Sarah crosses her arms, leans back in her chair and smirks. Well, that's no surprise. You're always naive. I mean, I agree, so I can't say, like, burn or something, because that's true, she is. I believe she may be telling the truth, too. Although highly unlikely, it's not impossible. I mean, you're gonna have to suspend your disbelief pretty hard there. Besides, if you were armed, I'm sure she could have taken us all down by now. And risk puncturing the hull? That's not smart. Oh? Then what are we gonna do with her? Turn around and bring her back? Good. I'd like to go home, too. No, that still isn't possible. We'll just have to treat her like a crew member for the time being. Perhaps she could be a maid of sorts. Oh, fuck. A maid? Considering there are worse options, I'll take it. We have a customary French maid outfit. And there you have it. Oh, does it mean I never have to clean my room again? Yay! I chuckle. If it means I won't be roasted alive, sure. Erica, what are you doing? The situation just keeps getting worse and worse. We have no other choice, or would you rather kill her yourself? The room goes silent, and the tension rises and burns like a forest fire. Have it your way then. Point taken. Kodaha and Amelia both let out sighs. Since that's solved, why don't we go back and get back on track with the ice cream? Ice cream? If you're offering, I'll refuse. No! No ice cream for criminals. Please and thank you. Whatever. You're being offered ice cream. You can chip her up a little bit there, you bitch. I give a hearty laugh before heading to the kitchen. Meanwhile, Kodaha scoots Amelia over to the table where Sarah's sitting. And they're animated, and it's creepy. Ah, okay. Screw cake. It's nothing like ice cream. Ah, it's even better when it's homemade. I don't know. I'm thinking about the description that a nice, moist chocolate cake. Had a double chocolate cake a couple days ago. Man, that shit was good. Yes, it was delicious. Thank you, Erica. So stilted. Thank you. I know this has to be pretty awkward. You're all very welcome. And it's really not awkward at all. Oh, you don't have to worry. I'm just glad that Sarah doesn't seem to be angry with me anymore. I guess Amelia was a good distraction. Yes, scapegoats. Why don't we take this in the lounge? My back is starting to get a little stiff. I agree, I'm too old to sit in an uncomfortable chair for too long. How old are you again? You're an anime character, so your age is a bit vague. I don't know what the fuck I was... For some reason, ambivalent was the word that came to mind, but that's not what that means at all. After a bit of giggling, everyone seems to be in agreement. Are they holding knives to eat ice cream with? I know it's a strange nitpick to notice that, but I just... Okay. As we enter the room, Kodaha speaks up. By the way, how many days worth of food is down here? Well, we aren't going to starve to death, are we? I chuckle. No. To put it simply, the current quantity is irrelevant. The ship is essentially self-sustainable. Wait, really? I nod. I've been eating in this place for months without ever leaving the ship. It's true. Good that I'm even wasting our food supply. So is there like a hydroponic section that's automated or something? Does it have some weird Star Trek style, matter transfuser? How does this work? Are we gonna get an explanation at all? Trying to ignore Amelia's comment, I continue. And it's not necessary, but I'm just curious. They brought the subject up. I need answers now. You brought it on yourself, gang. You shouldn't have mentioned it if you don't want me to question it. I suppose you wouldn't have noticed since you haven't used the kitchen too much, but there are a couple of rooms in the back for growing plants and meat. Okay. So I assume what you're using here is basically like a meat cloning facility kind of system. I believe we can actually do that today. Well, at least the process is. I think I heard recently that even if it's not perfected, we can. I think we can grow. I mean, what amounts to edible meat without having to actually raise the animals to harvest it from. I think I heard that. Which, I mean, that should be the way to go. It'll limit. It's still meat. It's not like it's, you know. It doesn't. It still has the same nutritional value and everything. It's just you don't have to waste resources or space raising a living thing to then kill for its flesh. So it's more affordable, economical, pragmatic. That's the word I'm looking for. It's more pragmatic. I don't know why I'm whatever. I suppose you wouldn't have right, growing plants and meat. You're growing meat. Let me guess. You're also one of the 75% of the meat supply on Earth is artificially grown in a laboratory. Kind of creepy, don't you think? No, not at all. That's called science. Maybe so. Tastes really good though. Guilt-free too. There's also that, yes. I'm not a vegetarian, but I will admit some small amount of moral issue with the whole idea of this used to be a living thing. It doesn't bother me enough to stop eating meat, but it is on the back of my mind sometimes. Still, I suppose you could see it that way. However, it serves its purpose. Without this technology, we have to keep around actual livestock and slaughter them ourselves. Point taken. Now, continuing on. Near the bottom of the ship, there's a room that collects and filters water. It automatically distributes everything as needed. That's why the toilets and showers in our rooms work perfectly well at all hours. Oh, I see. And where does the water filters come from? Different places. The atmosphere, the food we cultivate, our sweat, our urine. There she goes. Sarah plants her face against the palm of her hands as Konoha makes a disgusted face. God, that's disgusting. Erica, you should have known how she'd react. I hang my head in regret. You're absolutely right. To be fair, it's all natural. Konoha simply cringes. But more than that, Konoha, aren't you the mechanic? Shouldn't you have checked those things out already? What if there's a malfunction somewhere and you don't know how to get to it? As if she's a turtle retreating into its shell, Konoha seems to shrink down and pull her body inwards. That's a good question. I guess I never really got around to it. Scold, comfort, it's my fault, shouldn't argue. Okay. No, bit too far. Yeah, we probably should have mentioned it, you know. We're the ones who dragged them in here and gave them their job, so... Please, let's not turn this into an argument. Besides, it's my fault. I should have made sure that Konoha checked everything earlier. It's my own failure. I beg that you forgive me for failing to properly fulfill my duty. Don't sweat it. God, you're both pathetic. I want to talk. If anything, it's both your faults. She turns to Konoha. Kid, stop trying to shove the blame onto Erica. It's pathetic. You make me sick. She didn't shove any blame. I accepted it fully myself. The young one practically shudders in fear. It's okay, really. I take full responsibility. I turn to the girl and place a hand on her shoulder. It isn't your fault, Konoha. Oh, stop with your pity party already. I'm this close to smacking the both of you. As far as I'm concerned, you're equally at fault. Shut up and accept it, both of you. I silently nod my head. Yeah. Well, then why don't we talk about something else? That was a quick change of fucking pace. That sounds good. Amelia nervously directs her eyes at me. I place a hand on her shoulder, hoping it'll comfort her. Agreed. We've been aboard the ship for a minimum of 4 days, but likely more while we were asleep inside those machines. How much longer exactly is this trip going to be? With each word she says, I grow more tense. Everyone takes immediate notice, so I try my best not to throw them off the scent. We won't be stopping until our mission is complete. Oh, so what is the mission anyway? With no definite end in sight, our mission is classified. I am unable to disclose anything until we've arrived at the designated area. Small droplets of sweat fall down my face. I know the issue at hand demands gentle but precise care. And where is this supposed designated area? What's it called? You will all be informed once you arrive there. Further details aren't required until that point in time. Before Sarah can answer the question, Konoha interjects. Sarah, there's no need to ask so many confusing questions. When the captain's ready to tell us, she will. God, you're oblivious. I, for one, trust her. more of a problem in a way. I mean, sure, it makes things easier in dealing with you. You're not a source of conflict, but at the same time, think, motherfucker. Use your brain. Without a doubt, she has our best interest at heart. You really have no grounds to say that on, though. Unlikely. Konoha, you're still too inexperienced. This woman wants nothing more than to manipulate us to do her bidding. Look at her. She's nervous, sweating even. Emilia awkwardly paces around, unsure of what to do or say. She immediately remains a few steps away from me. What am I supposed to do in this sort of situation? I had a feeling this would happen eventually. If only I could postpone it a bit longer. I rest a hand on my own forehead and lower my head. What are you talking about? She clearly just isn't feeling well. Look at her. Isn't that right, Captain? To my surprise, the mechanic gives me a quick wink before offering her arm for support. Without a second thought, I stand with Konoha's help, throwing a wobble here and there for good measure. That's right. I'm sorry for worrying you. I seem to be a bit feverish. Thank you for your concern, Konoha. I fakely stumble a bit. I think it's best if I head back to my room now. I apologize for cutting this short. Should I come too, or... Ah, yes. Why don't you give us a hand while you're at it? The raven-haired girl gently pats me on the back in comfort as Emilia jogs to my other side and places an arm around me. As the three of us begin to walk towards the exit, Sarah steps in front of us, her face a mixture of genuine concern and skepticism. Oh? Maybe I should give you a checkup then. I can't just let a sick person go unattended on my watch. I look to Konoha, but she just makes a concerned face. That won't be necessary. I believe it's just work exhaustion. However, thank you for your concern, Sarah. If I am still ill tomorrow, I'll let you know first thing in the morning. Is that acceptable? From her gaze, it's clear she doesn't believe me. Regardless, she moves out of the way. Do what you want, but I know what you're doing. Don't think for a second that I'll fall for it. Konoha gives the floor a light stomp while she pouts. Sarah, you should know better than to antagonize sick people. The blonde's eyes grow wide. Whatever. I'm surprised you even know such a large word. Color me impressed. Hey, no need to go there. I nod to my helpers, indicate that I'd like to leave. The three of us make our way out the door together. Alright, now I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.